How's it going, everybody? My name is James. Some of y'all know me as Properish, and I wanted to go over what I currently have done in my game Sinking CVN, which is a point and click escape room. Let's talk about some changes since the last milestone we covered, right? So now we've got the HUD being our main problem. It's no longer the code. We now need to learn how to make the UI implemented so that we can get the player friendly part of the game and some of the clickables more interactable for everybody, right? Most of the base code that we're going to be using in this game is finally completed. I will happily say I've gotten most of it working just fine. So, what are some other things that are changed, right? You'll see in the video that we're going to be going over later, but I completely changed my layout for the game so far. I've also added in a little bit extra meshes. It's still not where I want it to be, but there's some things that we've done so far since the last milestone. So let's go over that video I was just talking about, right? This is the current loop of the game. All right. So let's go into what has been annoying so far, right? Code stress. The interaction code and the use selected item code. I'm not good at this. I'll just start off by saying that. I was even provided most of this code, but because my understanding is very, very, very fresh, right? Some of this code that you're looking at right here that I decided I wanted to put in took me much longer than I wanted to admit. More specifically, I was stuck on these two portions of the code for nearly 2 days, actually. Just these two. Everything else I got through every other portion of the code relatively fast, but because of two wires that were in the wrong place that I couldn't see, and one item that was completely duplicated and unnecessary, this took me forever to break down. Let's talk about the coding goals I have currently about the game, okay? Our next objective is to get the HUD completely functional and more friendly on the users overall. After we can get that, we should be able to do some interactions here in the HUD for the player that'll help us advance and complete the game. Then we want to go over our examine, right? If you see, the examine's empty. So or sorry, not the examine, the remove. So the remove over here is empty. It is one thing I need to implement as well. Again, not everything's done. Mostly everything's done. But the remove is one thing we got to get working on and finished. And then the examine portion of the HUD also, or of the code, also needs to be completed. Once those are done, I'll have majority, if not all, of the coding in the game completely done. Talk about some cosmetic changes I want to do with the game, okay? If you see, there's a little lockbox right there on the door. Next to the door, I mean. And then there's the door itself. Those are two meshes I really want to change, like really, really bad. If you look down at the bottom left, you'll see a baby blue pole looking item. That's another mesh I want to swap. I did the best I could for making a birthing type of layout. I want to implement some more realism into here. What I mean by that is, like, I want to bring it to life, maybe make it a little bit thicker so it feels even smaller. Add in some clothes that are hanging, some weights on the floor, maybe. Just make it look a little lived in, you know what I mean? I also want to add in one more piece to the door, which is going to be like a sub layer. Basically, what I'm going to be adding is a layer that's going to be going in front, right in front of this, that is practically invisible. And that one specific layer is also going to require a lock that's going to be in front of this, and then you'll be able to access and open up the door. That's the whole goal. A 3-part system for 3 items, right? So that this way all 3 items have an actual use. I may redo that. I may rethink this. I'm not quite sure. This is just where my head's at right now, but I may just remove the fire axe altogether. We'll see. I don't know. But then, yeah, like I said, finally I want to end up bringing it to life so that we can get it more flow and more of that realism feel. Let's talk about my current post-mortem. Oh man. I never realized how difficult it would be to manage so many things going on in the background while trying to figure this out. I end up getting in situations where I keep ending up away from the code for so long. When I come back, it's almost foreign to me. And it's something that's been stressful that I'm working on. However, as you can see, we're still making progress. Things are still going. Almost there. Once it's done, I won't have any sort of regrets anymore. So, I look forward to finishing this game, and hopefully y'all stick around to watch it. Have a wonderful day, guys. My name's James. Some of y'all out there know me as Properish, and I hope y'all take it easy.